Hello, this is David with AI-powered marketing. Today we're discussing a real-world case study on marketing using artificial intelligence. The client is R3 Stem Cell. They're a 6-year-old company with over 35 centers nationwide. They provide extensive marketing services to all of their centers with an overall marketing spend averaging $150,000 per month. Now, out of that spend, they've been generating 2,500 leads per month, which the math works out to about $60 cost per lead. So what they were looking to accomplish, quite simply, was to incorporate artificial intelligence to lower that cost per lead. Now, the setup process involved a significant amount of coding on the back end. AI-powered marketing does all of this. They just need access from the client. So there's conversion tracking codes. There's a lot of call tracking involved. Over 25 local call tracking numbers were implemented into the campaign. Analytics and AdWords were combined so they would talk to each other. Facebook Pixel was put on the back end of the site, as well as Google Tag implementation. Google Tags are great because they're applicable when a lot of usual functionality with conversion and call tracking don't apply, such as with live chat. Live chat has been a great source of leads for R3, especially after hours. Did it result in a lead? Was it a good lead? Well, between Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager, AI-powered marketing was able to implement techniques to define just that with live chat. So conversational analytics played a key role, which is a technology that transcribes speech and converts it into data. So this data is then structured so that conversations can be analyzed for insights. Now, typical insights might be, were the calls answered, or were they all going to voicemail? What's the length of the typical call per location? What were the lead scores for these locations? Were they sales calls? Were they solicitors? Were they existing patients? And what were the best keywords and key phrases that led to the best leads, days and times, as well as the performance based on each location? So each day, each location will get an email, and that email would have attached to it the 10 or 15 or whatever hot leads that did not convert. So the report would have those, and if you clicked on one of them, for instance, you would see something like this. You could see the call broken out by the agent versus the caller, and you could actually read the transcript, or you could simply listen to it. But basically, it helped get more leads qualified and in the door when they didn't convert the first time. Now, here's a breakdown on the KPI dashboard, for instance, of each location and how many calls did they get that week. And you can see, is it a sales opportunity? What's the sales opportunity rate? Did they convert? What's the average lead score when they called? So this is really, really helpful information to compare across locations to see who needs more training. Now here's another KPI, which is a pretty cool looking heat map. It shows the leads that come in for 1 week, the days and times. You can see that it totals up to 100% here. And if it's darker, that means that the better leads have a higher heat map score. So when applicable, you can make actionable insights as far as when the best leads are coming in. So typical KPIs for the campaign included the number of calls, the call length, was it answered, lead score, attribution, what mediums and channels produced the best leads, what keywords or key phrases led to the best leads, along with what days and times were best, and then the percentage of sales calls versus solicitor calls. So did it work? Well, it was a 3-month campaign, and it absolutely worked with very compelling data. So the overall spend stayed the same. The goal was not to change that at this point. It was basically to get a higher output. A few of the campaign changes included shifting more spend to mobile devices. The lead scores were consistently better for those. More spend was shifted to the days and times where the markets got the best leads. That makes sense. They ended up educating centers who had low scores and or unanswered calls to increase their lead counts by answering the phone, and also redistributed spend more to the channels that were creating the best leads. For example, YouTube, which is the world's second most searched search engine, turned out to be a huge contributor for them. So the actual results, the lead counts increased from about $2,500 per month on average to $2,800. This represented an 11% increase in leads for the same spend. That decreased the cost per lead to $53.50 from $60. And looking at it another way, 1 out of 10 leads converts into a patient. Okay, this represented 30 units of additional biologic sales to clients, which totaled over $350,000 in additional annual gross revenue. So AI-powered marketing offers free consultation and quotes for clients nationwide. We work with companies of all different sizes to help achieve a more cost-effective marketing utilizing AI techniques. For a free consultation and a quote, call us today at 888-885-2929. Thank you very much for watching.